Welcome guys! Today I will answer the question, which weapon is better, the commonly found M416 or the airdrop exclusive AUG A3? Surely the AUG should be a significant upgrade since it is extremely hard to get compared to the M416. But is this really the case? Let the data tell the story. The first test is the full auto test. The attachments used on both weapons will be identical, and in this case I'm using the compensator and the angle grip. However, as I'm comparing the weapons to their full potential, the M416 will always have the tactical stock equipped. Beautiful pattern, but let's see the AUG. The AUG is known for its low horizontal recoil, and it shows. In this side-by-side comparison, it is clear that the AUG has less horizontal recoil. However, the M416 is closely trailing behind. But in the first 8 to 10 bullets, enough to take down any player, both weapons perform close to identically, which is a quite impressive performance for the M416. Next is the single tap recoil test, and this is done with a vertical grip on both weapons. Single tap recoil is important when you shoot in single fire and click quickly on your mouse. The better the weapon handles here, the easier it is to perform rapid tapping, thereby making the weapon easier to handle on longer ranges. After each shot, I'll mark the new resting position of the reticle on the center chart. This will enable us to directly compare the weapons. Needless to say, this took a while to make. So very interestingly, the M416 has a very predictable single tap recoil, as the reticle always seems to stabilize around the center. The M416 simply has a very low horizontal single fire recoil and is noticeably better with the scope compared to the AUG A3. Now to the sway test. And here it is quite obvious that the tactical stock on the M416 does its job. The M416 has less vertical sway and sways less frequently. In the rate of fire test, we can see that both weapons has an identical rate of fire. When testing the reload speed without any magazine attachments, the M416 is significantly faster to reload. Both weapons has identical damage on short range, however on longer ranges the AUG does slightly more damage. This test is performed at 200 meters, and here the AUG does 2 more damage compared to the M416. It is a small difference, but it's there. And now to the sound test. First we test the audible range of the M416 with the suppressor attached to the weapon. And now without a suppressor. The same tests are done with the AUG, here suppressed. And unsuppressed. While the audible ranges are identical with suppressors, the unsuppressed AUG can be heard further away than the unsuppressed M416, making the M416 draw less attention to you. And the AUG is just louder. This is a recording 200 meters away from the shooter. So to sum up, the AUG A3 has a better recoil pattern when spraying. However, the M416 will almost have identical handling up to 8 to 10 bullets, enough to kill any player. The single tap recoil is significantly better on the M416. The M416 has less sway, the rate of fire is identical, the M416 reloads quicker, the damage is identical, however the AUG has slightly less damage drop-off. The M416 has a better audible range, and the M416 is significantly more quiet. So honestly guys, while the AUG just sounds amazing and the spray pattern is better, based on all the combined tests, I would say that the M416 is overall a better weapon than the AUG A3. So what do you think? Is the M416 too strong, or is the AUG A3 too weak? I'm curious to hear what you think, so let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.